Okay, let's get some trades in. What you're looking at is the 30-minute initial balance range, which is this highlighted area. So this is the 15 here. This is the open. And so we broke the 15. And that gives us a bias that we're going lower. This is the 30-minute. So I'm just going to leave it at the 30-minute right now since the 30 and the 15 are so close together. It's 916. We have not made the hour initial balance range, but this is the hour here so far. Right now I'm on a 15-minute chart. 15 minutes. Let's go look at the daily. Okay, that's the daily right there. So we had 2 bearish days, and this is a level here. Put a buy limit at. Let's look at the hour. That's the hour chart. Red, red, red. Let's look at, go back to the 15. Go ahead, switch this over to the 2-minute chart. Indicators I have on here. Current day open, high, low, the Fibonacci pivots. Exponential moving average, I have the 50, and I've got the price line. I've got the 200 SMA, the Keltner channel, which is the ribbons here. So right now we're on the 2-minute. We did break the 15 low.
One last thing that's kind of amusing about this. So a couple of traders at Jane Street kind of figured out this trade, and it was kind of
did break the 15 low. Usually when that happens, there's a continuation expansion for an hour. That is the 30. We did break the 30. The hour's down here. I will be buying. Let's go to the 60 minutes. Let's see here. I'm going to be buying the wicks. Hourly wicks. There's one wick.
Wesley says GameStop back in the day. I remember market opened up and everyone was just buying whatever the highest strike price there was. Yeah, the difference is the cash settlement. I mean, it's different, you know, like when you have a set number of
shares. Get this out of the way.
With something like GameStop, theoretically that could have gone stratospheric if
everybody. So buying that wick, buying that there,
yeah, maybe you should settle it differently.
Buying this there. Of course, the open. So if we come down here, because it is expanding now, I'm looking for a retracement.
Okay, yeah, well, there you go. Not know that. Thank you for the correction. There you go. More you go with Jack. Good stuff with Jane Street. And another founder was saying gun stuff. Can I connect? What's going on? That's your typical prop. Yeah, that's sort of. Let's talk more trading, says Sonny. Sonny, what kind of trades you got? This was the trade ideas. Take a look at these markets. 22. What a goal this. Jay's watching gold. Money. Gold's been in the market, man. Yesterday and again today. Gold has been in the market. Oil just tapped us new highs, $68.07 for that Texas team. NASDAQ 22,888 last trade. Now at 866.
So right now, that is our 60-minute range. I mean, 30-minute range. Let's see here.
Here is the NASDAQ. It wants to go lower, but it's like first try, second try. It stopped out. Third try.
So far, that's our range right there.
Who's gonna move first? NASDAQ, yes, NASDAQ. Stay tuned.
It's 921. Since I'm using micros, we're at the bottom of the range. Got all these buy orders here.
There, guys. All right, we've got a handful of traders here who did touch the right side of the market yesterday. All of these traders were trading the NASDAQ. Well, actually, with the exception of one who was trading the micro NASDAQ. So they were in the NASDAQ market in some form or another. Here are your top 5 live funded P&Ls from yesterday. At the top, our old friend Nato Trades. Nato has been around for a long time. They've made this list probably a dozen times.
Switch it to a 2-minute.
Nato Trades coming out of the USA, $10,783 trading the NASDAQ yesterday. That is our P&L leader from yesterday. Caught a nice chunk of that move to the downside. Joaquin from Norway, $8,612, also trading the NASDAQ. Scott K, also been around for a while. Scott K spent some time on our big board also. $6,725 coming out of the USA, trading the MNQ. Scott was our lone MNQ trader out of all 5 of these live money traders. Alfredo from Portugal.
So basically we're at the low. So you can see the bands expanding.
For the US of A, $6,410 trading the NASDAQ.
We'll start buying the lows of here.
Yesterday we had 4 international traders on this list. One trader from the
Order
US, so
submitted.
And I'm just going to go 3
a
micros.
couple of big winners.
Order
Live
submitted.
markets yesterday. All right, here are your top 5 live.
It's 923. Even if we break a push lower, looking to scale into those trades, go back up.
Pro ball traders, I should say.
Order
Okay,
filled.
we're in one.
Pockets with that hard-earned money from the live.
The whole thing is for us to get in and out of these trades, but if it goes against us, I'm fine holding it because I'm using micros.
Korea, $9,500. Delano from the US, $4,732. I from Japan, $4,000. And Hector from the US.
Attraction levels, of course, we got the high of the IBR.
United States, taking home the big dough. These are live
It's 924.
in their pockets with real money they've earned in the real live market. Pro ball traders, each and every one of them. All right, guys.
I'm trading the levels. Plus, we're at the pivot.
On streets in just a little bit, and a little gift for Dakota. Okay.
Oh, a gift for me. Gift from Dakota. What did Dakota deserve?
Order filled.
We're in another.
Jay. Bro, please, please. He was gonna. Ooh, stops going out there. New lows.
Just buying the low of the IBR range.
NASDAQ 22,630, Jay.
See, it's expanding the 1 hour. Got about 6 more minutes.
NASDAQ, and of course, Jay's favorite market right now, gold making new lows as well. Price dollars are in the house here in NASDAQ. Dakota 22,860. 5/8 just traded. I mean, what's up? Amazing trade, Jay. Like, I thought my gold trade from yesterday.
So that right there is within the 1 hour range. Basically buying the bottom of this range.
I'm flat. No, I accidentally closed that trade.
Order filled.
I
Doing what you wanted to.
which is
We're at 12.
So the target on this trade was yesterday's low, 33.0470. It looks like it's going right there. Look at this daily chart, and gold has been market.
Good thing about using micros, you can scale in on these because I'm looking for retracement. The reason why we have the open here always goes back to the open. Plus, we have London highs up here. So there's a lot of attraction levels up here to go up to.
It's
925 right now.
It's just taking its time. It's not like the gold move. Gold is the elevator down that we like to see on the short side. NASDAQ is taking its time.
As you can see, 926. It's expanding the level.
Target filled.
Every time it sells off, it sells off in these, NASDAQ ES. It does retrace. Move your stop to break even. You're gonna see like a stop out. So you're cutting as your downside. It's just grind lower, grind lower. It just starts to show a trend though. Look at the 5 minute. At least in the NASDAQ more than the ES.
As you can see, 926 expanded the 1 hour range. Basically buying the lower of the range, even if it goes out for me to hold it, come back in.
So the NASDAQ order book is extremely thin. Somebody called it out in the chat earlier. I don't see anything more than a 20 lot within 10 prices right now. The
Target filled.
right now, it's okay.
You can see it took those right away.
To look at it, it's just kind of average.
6 more micros.
Yesterday where we got these slow movements, and then all of a sudden we had this huge volume spike out of nowhere, and then the market started to go.
So we have 1, 2, 3.
Target filled.
The reason I ask is, we're seeing these kind of move lower, but on the light volume, as you see it right, every time you sell it, right back. So it's a trend, if you want to call it. It's just, you got to be patient. We had Andy on yesterday, Salt Lake City Sniper.
So 688. Probably shoot for about 1,000 on this account.
12-minute trade for her feels like a lifetime. An eternity based on how she trades. It's kind of what we're seeing. It's just, this is the velocity, the pace of the market, the flow of the market is. Trades are going to play out a little slower than usual unless you're Jay getting short for 33.31. Just like that, we're trading 33.4s. It's a good one right there, Jay.
Yeah, it was, man.
But he got out. That was a nice trade.
4 more micros. 928.
Kobe is the gold standard of volume shooting.
Yeah, both those two guys. What is it? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, Mike Scott or something.
J.R.
like
Smith. You know what my favorite J.R. Smith stat that I saw during some Knicks playoff series. We all know J.R. Smith likes to party a little bit, and they showed the statistical difference between like a normal night game versus a early game on a Saturday.
Looking to make a little bit of a higher move.
Saturday game.
He's more of a night owl, that's what they're saying.
Yep.
Antoine Walker. Antoine, why do you shoot so many 3-pointers? Because there's no such thing as a 4-pointer. My favorite quote It's incredible. So good. You see him around Chicago every now and then. Let's take a look at these prices. All right, Dakota, yeah. Took the short. Yeah, no, nothing. That's the price tag.
929.
That's probably this. When you say not the best, it's not what we're accustomed to. In comparison to the last few weeks or months, it's price action is price action. Bad price action is if price doesn't move, and that's.
Takes that one, I'm going to add.
We get the breakout. We're watching, and it feels like, oh, it's boring. But it's not. It's gathering information.
Target. Order filled.
Just add it.
Tuning the Top Step TV, hanging out with the guys and gals here. It's all right. The market's been in a holding pattern, in value, in range, point of control. Well, it's not going to stay there forever. So you watch the delta, you watch the tilt, and then if we break out, you know which side is hot off sides. What's the locals? Are they long or are they short? Especially when markets are
Target filled.
quiet. Markets are quiet. But then when the breakout happens, everyone that's been building positions while we're trading sideways, barcoding. Positions are building. One side's going to be wrong. And when they're wrong, they're going to be very, very wrong. Like, look at this. All the shorts, they're trying to catch the move to the downside here. taking heat right now. We're seeing on the tilt, 50 on the tilt. So just because we're in a holding pattern doesn't mean.
What I'm doing is buying the low of this
Target
IPR,
fill.
especially you can see the bands have
Target
extended.
fill.
What's reasonable, right? Like 10 points in this market is perfect. And the way that I do it,
840.
looking for 40-point moves, it's just not here. It is probably here back in April, May.
Target filled.
Okay, took all those out. Just waiting on these levels.
It's a 3-bar chart.
931.
NASDAQ.
So we made about 855. I'm gonna wait for more setups. If we break this, then I'm gonna scalp the gold, take the high out.
You can technically say that.
Come down here, we'll get more orders going back in. It is 931, so this is the 1 hour range.
Not so deep, not so deep. There's a lot of wicks, so it's hard to trust it. But yes, technically, 875 was a 3-bar reversal after we bounced off.